the latest and greatest science news. The stuff is fresh and hot off the press.
So fresh and hot off the presses that we don't know what it says yet. It's been collected over the past month. Fresh and hot to me means the past month.
Some time to cool, but it's still slightly warm.
Yeah. So we're going to need your help. You're going to have to read the headlines off to us, describe the picture scenes if those exist, and then we will give you our scientific expertise on the matter.
That's right. So, get us started. We'll need your help. If y'all could read out this headline on the screen now.
Monkeys will never type Shakespeare, study says.
The monkeys are never going to type Shakespeare. That. We've spent a lot of time with a lot of monkeys, and
not one of them shows talent.
no, it's really quite bad writing. The reality is they have the dexterity, the capability physically to interact with a keyboard, but their ideas are shit.
Yeah. Really, this is groundbreaking because for a long time we thought thumbs. Thumbs were the thing that allowed us to use tools, and tool use therefore allowed us to become the tool-making creatures that we are.
The monkeys are still writing shit because that is what they're still throwing. It turns out what you're interacting with most day to day is what informs a lot of your writing. They say, write about what you know. And it turns out monkeys really just know a lot about shit.
Shit and bananas.
Surprising about it.
Yeah. Because that's where the shit comes from.
It's all connected. No, we tried them with some loose, YA literature, hoping, maybe they could get into some vampires and werewolves. No luck.
No.
No luck.
None. We went through a lot of genres. We finally landed on Curious George because maybe they would have some sort of connection there.
Yeah. Turns out they want to beat up the man in yellow. I know, he seems so cool in the books, but the actual chimps don't care for him. So don't wear yellow at the zoo. That's our advice to you.
We've created a lot of angry apes. They're triggered by yellow.
You've been warned. Let's go ahead and go to the next headline. If y'all could read this out for us.
AI simulation gives people a glimpse of their potential future self.
Oh, what?
I missed
The first part.
AI simulation.
AI simulation gives you a glimpse of your future self.
Simulation or stimulation?
Simulation.
We're working on the next part.
AI simulation
That's
gives
right.
you a glimpse of your future self.
Yes, the TikTok filters are mostly what this study's built around. You want to see yourself old. You want to prepare yourself, right? It's all about, adapting and when you're exposing yourself to...
Like exposure therapy?
Yeah, it's like an exposure therapy for the future of what you will be. And...
We do need to tailor this to the individual people, so we do a survey to kind of get like a baseline of how you approach the world. You're a glass half full person or a glass half empty person, because that's going to affect you for the rest of your life.
If your glass half empty, the filter puts on more wrinkles.
Yeah.
Glass half full, they'll smooth it out a little bit. It's very nice.
Yeah, they look like wisdom marks if you're a glass half.
Glass half empty, they get all kind of jaggedy and wizard-like.
Not a wise wizard.
Just crazy. Now, the use cases for AI, that's really something, as scientists we're looking for. Because most of the time people are using it to shitpost. They want to make shrimp Jesus. Turns out that's not super helpful in a lot of other areas besides content engagement.
Yeah, and in full disclosure, we also tried the monkeys with shrimp Jesus. They couldn't do that.
Yeah. just the way it is.
AI is limited. Because really all it is just a bunch of inputs and it's creating ideas based on that. So whatever inputs you give it for your future is exactly what your future is. Whatever inputs you give yourself.
You're the prompt writer. Whatever it spits out is your fault. All right, I think next on the screen we may have an image from a science scene.
A science scene, yes, and we're going to need you to describe it in a collaborative way.
Split screen,
Working
one,
yourself to death.
Dead guy.
There's a
one person in a coffin, and another person sitting on a computer, same person.
Yes.
Rise.
That's
He is set up, he's still in the coffin mind.
No, I didn't
Your
see
laptop
that.
is on.
Email laying in the coffin.
Okay, cool, like a comic book.
It's a chrome.
Yeah.
Working, dead.
Yeah.
Yes.
This,
Actually, yes.
Dead working.
Dead
working.
Yeah, working on the right.
Oh,
And
so manga.
it's a two-door coffin.
we read right to left, that's right. This is an awesome solution scientists have found for death-related turnover. And that's engaging the multiverse to hire a you that hasn't died yet.
It takes a lot to retrain somebody. But if you can just go in the multiverse and get you already trained, HR solution.
That's right. You can work past your death, right? It's not work until you die. You're gonna work, die, and then continue working.
Yeah. And like that's the thing is like which one of you is gonna get the lottery or the 401k? Because that's a big one at the end.
But only one person can be awarded
Yeah.
in this universe.
Yeah. The last man standing, last woman standing, last anything standing, wherever you are. Make it to the end. There's a big cash reward.
A technically infinite investment reward on that side. So the question is, how do you be the last person standing? And that's by killing all your alternate selves.
Yeah, take things into your own hands. And only you know how to kill yourself the best.
You know all your weaknesses. Just use them. All right, we'll go ahead and move on to headline. If you're going to read this out for us.
Anxiety reframed can make business pitches more effective.
Anxiety reframed?
Yeah, like an anxiety. An anxiety is, I'm gonna be late. Reframe that to a better business decision.
You could buy a faster car.
Yeah.
Right. Sex sells, but anxiety sells even better. Because not all of us are having sex, but we all have anxiety. Yeah. That one out there.
It's true.
That's why it's a team thing. You go ahead. You were saying something.
Yeah. I have sex anxiety.
And that sells incredibly well.
Yeah.
There's so many ads for so many products that can allegedly help that problem.
Yeah. Dark music plays as a big-titted person runs down the beach. A scene of a shark appears in the water. You don't know if it's the same water that the person is running to, but it doesn't matter. The idea is set that maybe they're gonna die. Or maybe they're gonna have sex with you.
And so that's why you need to buy the shark repellent we're selling.
Yeah.
You have to save this potential partner.
Double protection.
What's the second protection?
Sex.
Oh. A condom you can beat off sharks?
Beat off.
Ribbed for her pleasure and to fuck up his gills.
Anyway, you'll be seeing some new ads in your algorithmic feed. We're so sorry about that. This has been The Real.